everybody. It is Wednesday evening, April 20-something, 29th, I think. I think I would be prepared to know the date before I come on, but I always seem to stumble with it. So it is 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and my name is Karen. I'm with Firefly Within Foundation. And we are doing these crystal ball meditations every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. and every Friday night at 7 p.m. and every Monday at 6 p.m. So 3 days a week we're doing this live. If you don't catch us live, then you can always find it on the Firefly Within Facebook page a little later on, or repost it to the Firefly Within YouTube page. So there's plenty of ways to find it and listen to them later, or listen to them again if you'd like to. I am in my home office in Bonita Springs, Florida, and I'm being joined by Stan Nazimek, who is in Naples, Florida, and he has an incredible gift of healing, and he'll be offering that tonight while I'm playing the crystal bowls. If you're wondering how does that work, energy is an interesting thing, and it exists all the time, everywhere. It's called quantum entanglement. So hi Renee, good to have you join us. So as the energy goes out, it is everywhere all at the same time, and that's what quantum entanglement is. So as Stan is sending his energy from Naples, you are receiving it no matter where you are. And even if you listen to this at a later time, you're not listening to it live, you're still going to be receiving his energy healing. And of course, the sounds and the frequencies of the crystal bowls, whenever you listen to them, you get that healing as well. You're wondering how the crystal bowls heal and how the sound heals. Sound healing has been around for centuries. Hey Patty, hi, nice to see you. And so it's nothing new. Our bodies are frequencies. Our bodies are made of light. They're made of sound. They're made of different vibrations. And when those vibrations or frequencies get out of balance or out of tune, that's where we start to have physical issues, emotional issues, mental issues. And it's all about balance and bringing it back into balance. So as I play each of the crystal bowls, they resonate with different parts of the body and helping to put them back into balance. So it's kind of like fine-tuning a radio station and getting rid of the static and just getting it back into that clear, crisp sound. So it assists your body to go back into balance so your body can do the healing that it is meant to do. So sound healing is a wonderful thing, and there's many different ways to get it, but the crystal bowls are one of them. And these are made of clear quartz crystals. They are the chakra set, so it goes from the root chakra, which is at the base of your spine, all the way up to the crown chakra, which is the 8th chakra, which is about 1 foot to 3 feet above your head. And again, it's energy. It's an energy vibration and energy vortex, but we are surrounded by a whole energy bubble, if you will. So we already live in our bubbles, and they expand and contract depending on the energy that we're putting out. Hey Brian, hey Jean, good to see you. So that is my short little explanation tonight of energy and bowls and how this whole thing works. I'd like to give everybody just a few minutes to find the meditation and to log on and to get settled. And while I explain, and those of you who have been here many times before, and those of you who are joining us for the meditations at Kunjani and our yoga place, beaches are opened today, starting to be open in Lee County, and tomorrow in Collier County. So we're seeing some movements and shifts. And so I'm hoping that at some point we'll be allowed to do the in-person meditations again. But for now, this is how we're doing it, and it seems to be working out very well. So the way this goes is, again, Stan is joining us from Naples in Florida. I'm waiting for him to log on. I'm giving him a minute or two to say hi so I know that he's there. And I read a short prayer in the beginning just to set the intention. And then I play the crystal balls for about 30 minutes or so. And then I pull an angel card. So I have Archangel Oracle deck that I like to use. It has a lot of the different archangels in there, and the messages are always so beautiful, so I like to use that. And then I brought 2 different decks tonight. I'm not sure which one I will pull from. One is the, I can't pick up the boxes altogether, the Animal Spirit deck, Animal Spirit Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. And the other one is the Isis Oracle deck. So for all of you Egyptian enthusiasts, you know who Isis is. And this is kind of a strong deck. It's like a strong feminine divine power empowerment deck. And even if you're not feminine, it relates to everybody because we all have a feminine and a masculine side. So we'll just see which one calls at the end of the meditation, and that's the one that we'll pull from in addition to the Archangel Oracle deck. So I think, oops, I left my phone up here. Sorry about that. Okay, so I think we're going to get started. So get into a comfortable position, hopefully where you won't be disturbed for the next 30 to 40 minutes or so. And if you're sitting up, try to have your spine nice and straight, or as straight as it comfortably can be, to allow the energy to travel up and down the spine from the crown of the head down to the root and tailbone and back up again. It's called the Kundalini energy, and it helps to stimulate all of our energy centers, all of our chakras. If you're laying down, that's fine too. Get comfortable. Grab a pillow, some blankets, maybe an eye pillow if you want to block out any of the light or any of the other things that may be going on in the room. I do always advise you to close your eyes anyway, just to cut off that sense so you can get a full sound sensation going on and kind of concentrate your attention to that area. So you want to think of an intention for the evening, whatever it is that you'd like to be, maybe better health, more abundance, relationships, freedom to travel, whatever it is, a garden to grow, a new job, a new experience, whatever it is, set your intention tonight for what that will be. I have a unique prayer. I just opened up the book tonight and I said, you know, whichever prayer is supposed to be the one for this evening, please just let me open it to the right page. And it opened up the prayer for the blessing of food. So, which is very important because we're all at home and, you know, maybe some of us aren't used to cooking. We're used to going out and now we're cooking for ourselves, or we're cooking for a whole family where we're not used to doing that. So food has become very important. And we always want to make sure that when we do our cooking, we cook with love, because the energy that we have while we're making the food actually goes into the food. And that energy goes into the person who is eating that food. So try to make the food as mindful and as intentional and as full of love as you possibly can, whether you're making it just for yourself or everybody else. And it'll make the food that much more nourishing when you're eating. Okay, so if everybody's ready and you're in a nice, comfortable position, we're going to take 3 deep breaths together before I read the prayer and start the goals. Okay? So we're going to take a deep breath in through our nose and out through the mouth. Another one in through the nose, out through the mouth. Nice big one, as big as you can, in through the nose. Push it all out. Make any subtle movements. Maybe loosen the neck, shrug the shoulders, loosen the jaw, let the eyes rest in the sockets, and just keep breathing. This is a blessing of food from the Prayers to the 7 Sacred Flames by Aurelia Louise Jones out of Mount Shasta. Beloved Father, Mother, God, beloved I Am Presence, I thank you for this food given for the nourishment of my body. I ask for this food to be blessed by your light and purified of all impure substances that do not resonate with my highest physical potential. I ask for this food to be restored into the purity of energy it originally possessed when it first came out of the great central sun. Charge this food with love. Charge it with healing light. Charge it with a violet transmuting flame and all the components necessary to keep my body in perfect and vibrant health. I bless and thank all elemental life who manifested this food in service to mankind. And so be it. Beloved, I am. when you're ready, you can start to slowly come back into your body. Take some deep breaths. Try to feel where maybe your body feels a little differently. Or maybe it's a little looser, a little softer, a little more calm and peaceful. Remember your intention that you set if you have one. Remember to bless your food this evening as you eat it, or your breakfast in the morning. And this is our first card from the Archangels. Clairvoyance. Archangel Raziel. Looks a lot like Lord Lanto, actually. Says, I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love, which is all around us. So again, clairvoyance, sight beyond the eyes. Archangel Raziel. I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. And it is all around us. There's so much love all around us. I think we get a little too wrapped up in things that might be not so loving. But when we have that sight to see into and beyond what is in front of us, beyond the physical, you can see the love that is there. And I think tonight I'm going to pull, I think Isis wants to be heard. I haven't pulled from this deck yet. It's a personal deck of mine. I like reading about the Egyptians, about the pyramids, the different theories, what they were used for, who built them, the different gods and goddesses that were attached to them. It's really fascinating. And I think this is the one. And Isis is a very strong feminine figure. They say she may have been the last feminine to rule Egypt. So this is Chariot of Ascension. It features a Merkaba, spiritual work of the higher initiate. So if you're not sure what a Merkaba is, this is it. It's basically the Star of David in 3D form. Chariot of Ascension, spiritual work of the higher initiate. Let's see if I can find that in here real quick just to get a little bit more. Oh, there's quite a bit on it. It is the Merkaba. But it says, your soul wishes to travel more freely between the dimensions of higher reality. This is to allow for conscious spirit communication, the free flow of soul light into the physical body, and the joining in divine harmony of heaven and earth. And this card was all about you being able to see heavenly love. It requires a powerful consciousness to do this. The Merkaba, the Chariot of Ascension and Soul Fire, is a spiritual gift to attain these divine purposes now, available to you as a high initiate. So if you're interested in Merkaba, what it is, this is what it looks like. I always post these on there. It is to help you ascend, help your soul ascend, help you gain higher knowledge, higher consciousness, achieve transformation of sorts. So again, this is from the Isis Oracle deck by Alana Fairchild, I believe. Yes, by Alana Fairchild. I have a couple of her decks. So I'll post these on there. So as you're going through your evening or your day tomorrow, just keep in mind being of a higher light, a higher consciousness. See things that may not be physically in front of you, but feel them with your being, feel them with your third eye, and see the love that is in everything around you, okay? And I will see you all back on Friday. So have a good couple of days. See you then. Bye.